What's up guys, my name is Kizamira and welcome to my channel.
Car, pick a plane, baby, whichever is faster. Whichever one is in the hassle. Oh, damn, yeah. Never knew, no, I never knew that.
If you are returning to my channel, thank you so much for the support. You guys really like my lock videos. I'm glad. I'm very much glad. I didn't know y'all was really interested in knowing about locks this much, so I will continue the content with the locks videos every now and then, including my vlogs and other content as well. Starter lock tips, do's and don'ts. I actually have everything written down here so I can be more organized and not be all over the place. I just want to make a disclaimer. This is just my experience, my recommendations for my hair, what I went through with my locks. I am not a professional. I am not stating that I am. This is just from experience. So if you feel like the things that I say don't relate to you, or you feel that are not true, you can gladly click out of this video, or you can gladly comment down below, let me know your advice, or let me know, some add-ons or what you feel like needed to be said, okay? Respectfully. First, I have 5 do's and I have 5 don'ts. So we're going to just alternate between each one. The first one, we have a do, and that is wear satin or silk cap, scarf, or bonnet. Usually and this is specifically when you're just starting out your lock journey, you have a more higher risk of having product build up in your hair, and lint as well. Lint can easily get in your hair at night, from your pillows, from your blanket, from anything surrounding your hair. It's best to put a satin or silk scarf bonnet onto your head. And the reason why I said satin or silk, because that is the best for your locks. It does not dry out your locks, and it keeps them looking refreshed and fine. We're going to go with the first don't, is don't dye your hair too fast. When you're starting your locks, you have to kind of give it that time to lock, give it that time to form. When you dye your hair, you're putting harsh chemicals on it. You're not giving it enough time to mature and grow, and I know that I'm not saying that dyeing your hair is just going to instantly make your hair fall out. No, but at least give it some time to where it has that time to mature, grow, and lock up without any strong products stopping it. I know it's hard. You want to look, presentable. You want to dye your locks the way you want it. You have this idea that you want to have in your hair, but just please, please, please at least wait until your hair fully locks up. Honestly, I don't even recommend waiting until your hair fully locks up. I recommend you waiting a little longer than that, but at least wait until your hair locks up, guys. Just relax, okay? Just be patient. And the do is focus on your scalp. When I say focus on your scalp, that means oiling your scalp, moisturizing your scalp, because you have to focus on your scalp for your hair growth. You can always put product in your hair to keep it maintained, but your hair grows from your scalp, guys. Whether it be oil such as castor oil or herbs, I feel like your main source to be focusing on applying it to your scalp rather than your hair, okay? That is going to be the key to your hair growth and how it grows. This is going to be a don't wash often so they won't unravel. So don't wash your hair too often, especially when you're just starting. Like I said, give your locks some time to lock up completely, because the more you wash your hair, the more looser they will get. And especially if you're not doing the instant lock method, if you're doing the other methods, it hasn't really much locked yet. So it's like once you keep washing it and keep touching on it and keep moving it around, your hair is just automatically going to want to come out of those parts that you have. So you washing it constantly is just going to make the process harder with it locking, and it's going to mess up your parts. So just try to refrain from washing your hair too often. I would say like the first couple months, don't wash your hair, and after that you can do like a cold wash or something. It won't kill you just to not wash your hair. Try not to wash it that much until it locks up. And we're going to go to our third do. Take pictures. I know this sounds like what? Like take pictures, y'all. It can really motivate you to keep going. On my lock journey, I felt very discouraged because I feel like my locks was not growing at the pace they should be growing. And when I look back at pictures, it makes me motivated to keep going, y'all. So for example, it was a time where like I was going through, you know, sadness and like, oh, my hair is short, I don't like it no more, I want to cut it off. And then I just went through my photos, of my old photos of where I was and where I am now, and I'm like, you know what, I came too far to cut off my locks. Taking pictures will definitely give you motivation. It'll keep you determined and have faith in the process. And it's going to be our third don't use tight styles. So try to prevent from using tight styles when you are starting your locks, because that can cause thinness of your locks, that can cause tension from your scalp and dryness of your scalp. Having it in those styles that are constantly pulling very tight. And if you do go to a loctician, try to tell them to give you a style that's less tension to your locks, just to prevent it from thinning out and making your locks look, you know, less volumed. Try to do those type of styles. Maybe if you do get a retwist, don't get a style at all, or if you do get a style, just get like 2-strand twist, or you know, something simple, not like an actual tight style. So the fourth do is embrace the ugly stage. Embrace the ugly stage. I know it's hard, y'all. It's so hard. Trust me, I went through it. And I said in my last video, like I went through a depression with the ugly stage and the budding, trying to process the budding stage, and you know, wanting it to fully lock and it just doesn't look right. Just embrace it, y'all. It will take time. Nothing will happen overnight. And trust me, you will be glad, because each and every day I look in the mirror and I'm like, I'm so glad I continued my lock journey and didn't cut off my hair and didn't comb out my hair. And that involves with the taking pictures. Like, that'll help you embrace that ugly stage and make you keep looking back and like, yeah, I went through it, to where you can make videos just like this and share your testimony of how your locks went. Because y'all, I went from this to this. Like, come on now. And our fourth don't is, don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Okay, when you comparing your journey to everyone else's, your journey is not going to be the same. Their hair may grow faster than yours, their hair may grow slower than yours. They may have a different density of hair to where their locks look different than yours, and you may like it for the time being, but not giving yourself enough time to go through that process of your journey to get to that point. So definitely don't compare yourself to anyone else. Everyone has their own journey. Just like in life, everyone has their own journey. Everyone goes through things differently. Like, everyone's hair grows differently with different products. The products that other people may be using may not work for your hair, so don't get frustrated, don't get mad. Just patience. Again, patience. Finally, on our fifth one for our do, and our do is leave your hair alone. Leave it alone. Let it do its thing. Let it grow. Let it lock. Just leave it alone. Like, I know as girls, we like to like be dolled up and looking pretty. Like, just put your hair in a ponytail, do your little edges. Just leave it alone. Let it chill. You know, don't wash it all the time. Don't style it all the time. And even if you, like I said in my previous videos, if you want to throw a wig on and put a cap on, that's how a lot of our hair grows anyway. Like, a lot of people be talking about, oh, y'all be wearing wigs because you ain't got no hair. No, baby, when you take that wig off, that hair be long. Okay, so even if you got to do that to leave your hair alone, leave it alone. Let it grow. Let it do its thing. It will be where you want it to be before you know it. We are on our fifth and last don't. And that'll be don't retwist too often. Like I said, with the styles, this goes with the same thing with the styles. It does cause thinning, prevent your locks from holding its volume. It just doesn't do any good to your hair all the time. I would say if you do, try to refrain from doing it only until like an event or your birthday or something big. You don't have to do it every time. And like I said, if you want to get pretty and dolled up, if you want to look nice, slick your hair up, get a product that works for you, do your little edges, and call it a day. Okay, that is it for our do's and don'ts for starter locks. And this is specifically for starter locks. For people who are kind of like past that starter lock stage and past that budding stage, this is not for you, because once you get to that moment, you can start doing things differently. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys do have any more questions or concerns, comment down below. If it's something that I feel like I need to make a video on, I will definitely make a video on it. So let me know. Don't be shy. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.